Hello guys, welcome to this webinar with me. I'm Lokosu Sylvain by name, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to easily get clients for your site work and interior design business. How to get high tickets, high paying clients for your site skills and interior design business. I've been in this game for over 10 years, so I know exactly what most people miss and how they can get it right. So now, how do you get clients to call you instead of you calling them? One thing about interior design businesses, it is a very high ticket offer, and many people who want to engage an interior designer want perfect satisfaction, so they will rarely engage someone they will not trust. It is normal, and of course it is very good that they should do, because when someone give you let's assume a 10 million contract and you end up messing up the job, it is somehow. And most people's perception about interior designer or site workers is the fact that they need to trust you to a very high extent before they can afford to give you their money. And one of the, I'm going to show you the secret to how to get people to trust you instantly if you stick to this webinar to the end. How do you constantly get clients to call you for your site work and interior design business, even if zero client is what you have now? Yes, I mean, even if you are starting today or you want to start in the future, this is the only thing you need to start your interior design business. Because almost every of the mistake I made since the last 10 years as a POP ceiling designer and interior decoration person, I outline and give you the solution in this webinar. So you are going to get a huge value if you stick to this webinar to the end. Now, who am I? Again, I'm Lokosu Sylvain, and I'm the CEO of Locodos Africa Decor and Chief Marketing and Growth Strategies for the Locodos brand. I've been in the interior design space for over a decade and counting, and I've been a more of an interior design and site skill marketers for the good part of 5 years. So I know the meat and I know the onions, and I'm going to show you everything that you need to know now. Now, here is the frame. This meeting is not going to last more than 45 minutes. So in the next 45 minutes or less, I'm going to show you exactly my strategies I have used to go from 100K in a year as a POP selling designer to close over 11 million naira deal only in 2021. Not only that, I'm going to show you, more importantly, I will show you how you can use these same strategies and tactics to get high paying clients at zero cost. Of course, I will teach you the paid secrets and also the free secrets. And if you are starting and you have almost zero capital as a startup, I want you to go for the free option, because though it is free, most people think free things are always Most people think free things always come with low results. So this is not. I've used this secret time and again. Now, what is the benefit of this webinar? Now, the principal benefit of this webinar is to make at least double of whatever you are making with your interior design business right now. And this will not take you more than 90 days if you follow the step I'm going to show you during this webinar. This will help you make millions of naira worth of contracts. So you don't have to cry for clients ever again. Because to a large extent, you are going to be in their front no matter where they go. And you are going to expose yourself to people who have the money and are ready to pay you right now. Not just pay you, but pay you what you are worth and how much you are willing to be paid. Now, very important, don't forget that at the end of this webinar, I'm going to give you a secret link where you can download all the things I want to teach you here and also give you a free access to my strategies and personally help you double your interior design revenue and site work income. You are going to get this only if you watch this webinar, you watch this on-demand webinar to the end. So stick around and I promise you it's going to worth your time and you are never going to regret the time you spend learning these secrets I'm going to share with you. Now, pay attention here. I know there are distractions all around us, and I believe that you get to know or you get across this particular on-demand webinar from Facebook or Instagram. But here is what I want to tell you. This strategy I'm going to share with you can transform your business 100% and also your bank account. The essence of you starting a business is, first of all, to render a service and principally to make income with your business or skill. So I'm going to show you in this secret. So you need to stop every distraction around you. I don't want you to miss any crucial step. So go off Facebook and open this file or this link on your main browser so you can get constant and then still environment to watch and jot down anything you want to jot down. So please make a commitment and stick to this webinar to the end. So why am I qualified to teach you this webinar? 10 years ago, I came into Nigeria from Benin Republic as a POP ceiling design apprentice. And fast forward to 2014, 2015, I was done. So I enter the POP ceiling design markets. Yes, of course, we all know how it feels like. We want to make money, we want to buy the car, we want to do all the things that we have seen people, the successful people in our field do. But this vision was dashed for a very long time because there was a missing link. Of course, we're taught many things like, oh, pray and God will give you your own, do whatever, get connections, get respect people, and they will give you work and all the blah, blah. Now, there is nothing wrong with all these things. There was nothing wrong with all this advice, and there is still nothing wrong with them to date. But what people don't know is that number one, hope is not a business strategy. Number two, as a site worker or interior designer that is a solopreneur, it get to a time where people or contractors will no longer give you job. And number three, life is about expansion, and when you start expanding, the money or the little money you are making from getting job from other contractors will not satisfy your needs. And number four, prayer is really not a marketing or a sales strategy. It's just part of the whole equation, and it takes less than 20% of prayer to get your interior design business set up and thriving. So we needed all the advice we were given, but more importantly, we need to know how to get our skills on the front of the people who have the money to pay us. So coming to the 2016 recession, I was dead broke. In fact, I do celebrate as low as 10K job because it was that bad. In fact, many of my friends who don't know this secret or who did not go in search of the secrets I'm going to share with you right now, most of them went back to their villages. Some of them believed there was something like a spiritual something that is against them. But it was absolutely not. During the same recession, others, the same interior designer, were doing at least fairly okay. But these are a huge set of people earning almost zero and were beaten by hunger and pausing all their progress on believing God until the recession will be over. It was painful, and most people who experienced that recession will tell you that the experience was not a rosy one. So around March or June 2016, I began to look for different ways to get rid of that hardship. And this is one thing about human, except they show you the way earlier, just like I'm showing you now. Hunger, hardship, and lack of success and frustration will make you look for a way yourself. But I don't want you to go to that length. So that is why I'm teaching you these secrets now, all for free. So I began the search. How do I get clients to call me? How do I start getting contracts from house owners and those who will pay me according to my skill set? Of course, there is no doubt about my skill set, because most people, if you live in any part of Nigeria, you know that people from Benin Republic, otherwise known as Cotonou by most Nigerians, and Ghana and people from Togo are the best when it comes to POP ceiling design job. So I fall into that category and I've sharpened my skill. In fact, I became a best kept secret for most contractors. So when they know that this work is really hard and needs some really creative hand, they do call me to come and execute the job. In fact, sometimes somebody will just call me. I live in Abuja though. I live in Abuja, but somebody from Port Harcourt will just call me, oh, I have some boys on this site. They are not doing the job as I want it. So I want you to come and do the parlor and the dining so that the client will be happy. And I do go. But at the same time, I was dead broke because those guys, they are paying me as a specialist, but the money they are paying me was still not enough for me to take care of my needs. So I was a specialist, I was a best kept secret for some contractors, but I was still dead broke. So my search for a better way gave birth to the secret I discovered in 2018. So in 2018, I discovered one of the things I'm going to share with you in this webinar. And with just 100 naira, I was able to get more than 500,000 naira worth of contracts, this time directly from the client who owns the house. Then it became an eye-opener for me. The search continued. After discovering that secret, I went further in deeper search. And by 2019, I became the #1 in the entire of Abuja when it comes to anything POP ceiling design. This is huge, but in case you don't know Abuja, it is the largest developing city in the whole of Africa and one of the fastest developing city in the whole world when it comes to construction, real estate, and anything that comes to do with building and interior design. So you know what it means for someone to rank #1 in the whole of internet when it comes to anything that get to do with construction. You are going to get clients more than you can handle. And at a point in time, I got clients more than I can handle. So I have to choose the ones I know that will pay me best and give and be stress-free. In 2020, October 1st, I was recognized by the resource persons of Brekete Family Academy as one of their top students when it comes to anything that comes to do with using your phone to promote your business and trade since they began in 2018. Not only that, one of the big break came when I was able to close multiple 8 figures of contracts in 2021 alone. Remember, I was doing less than 100,000 every year just in 2015. And fast forward to 2021, I was closing 8 figures. That is more than 10 million naira. And I'm going to show you everything I learned during that process, all in this webinar. Now, just imagine this. How will your interior design business or side skill be like? If you can get clients and homeowners to pay you anything you ask for because they know and believe in you that you are the best in town. I don't need you to answer. But one thing I know for sure is that it means a fat bank account for you, a lot of business revenue for you. And guess what? When clients call you, they are more open to your pricing. They are more open to your suggestions, and they don't give you stress because they know that you know your onions, and not only that, you are a professional in your field. So they respect you for that, and there is nothing anyone can do about it. So without much talk, let me go into the 3 main secrets that you need to get your interior design business revenue double and increase your site work income drastically. Now, the secret number 1 is that you need a brand. You have perfected your skill as a site worker or interior designer, and you have set up your business already. So the next thing you need is a brand, a personal brand to be specific. And of course, you can have a business brand and a personal brand. But for the purpose of doubling your interior design business revenue in the next 90 days, as this webinar will teach you, I will recommend you start with your personal brand so that you don't have to be going up and down trying to get some things in place. So you need a personal brand. Now, what is a personal brand? Most people think logo, sound, color, slogan, name, and all the elements of a brand is actually what a brand is, but it is absolutely not. Here is what a brand is. A brand is the feeling, your message, logo, symbols, slogan, color, sound, and every element of brand give to your customers or clients when they come across your brand. So in summary, a brand is a feeling. Branding is all about creating a feeling and perception in the mind of your potential clients. So that is a brand in general and specifically for interior designers. Now, what are the elements of a successful brand? What are the elements of a brand? One of the first elements of a brand is logo. The second is the name, followed by a slogan, color, sound, and messaging. Very importantly, the logo, name, the logo and name are mainly to identify your brand. The slogan is mainly to give an expectation. The color and sound is mainly to trigger an emotional feeling. And the messaging is to trigger the psychological aspects or the psychological being of your clients. I will show you at the end of this video. I'm going to show you how to get all these things in place. So that is the role of each of these elements of a brand. Now, how successful brands are created. Now, take this in account of a personal brand. So how successful brands are created? The number one element to create a successful brand, of course, we have established the fact that a brand is all about feeling. So to create that feeling, you need a brand story that your clients can relate to. Now, let me give you an example. I sell an ebook on how to invest in global brand from anywhere in Nigeria. And one of the things that happen anytime I post a story about how to multiply your money and invest for your future is the fact that people take action anytime I create a story that resonates with their needs. Recently, my country celebrated 62nd Independence Day. So I made a post about the experience and how I feel like witnessing the 62nd anniversary of my country. And 10 people immediately order for this ebook. And a background check on them, I discovered that all of them, I mean the 10 people, all of them have visited my country at one point or another. So the story of how the country feel like resonate with them, so they take immediate action. So as a brand, a successful brand, you need to create a story that resonates with your clients. And when you do that, you are going to make a lot of sales as an interior designer or any business you are in at all. Number two is creative messaging. Creative messaging is very important because you can't afford to be boring. It's not possible. You can't afford to be boring at all. So you need to give your clients some creative write-up. And at the end, I'm going to show you how to do this creative writing, even if you don't know how to write. You don't have to go to school. Just know what you want to say and follow a few steps. Just a click, and of course, the whole thing, the platform or the app I'm going to show you will write everything for you. It's as simple as that. So you need creative messaging. Tell your story. You are the chief of your story. You are the chief celebrity of your story. So tell your story the way it's supposed to be told. Don't do as if you are a perfect person. Tell creative story. Write creative posts. Take creative pictures for your previous work. Anywhere you finish your, make a creative video. You must not have editing skills. Just you recording yourself. Just be creative about it. Number three, you need diverse formats. You need diverse formats for your business. You need diverse format to communicate with your clients. Now, here is the thing. Some clients are good. Some clients love it if you can communicate with them in pictures. Some love it if you can communicate with them in videos. Some love it when you can communicate with them in audios. Some love it when you communicate with them in written word. So you have 4 different formats. That is why you get some clients who will insist that you come on a video call with them. Because when you explain to them using video, or they will even ask you to send videos of your previous work to them. That is because if you explain to them with video, they will easily understand compared to if you explain to them using maybe you explain to them on call or sending them message. Some of them will want you to send them message. Some will want to talk to you on phone almost every time they want to discuss a design or a particular thing with you instead of writing to you. So there are different ways your clients understand message. So you need to know this different way and communicate with them accordingly. Very important. And lastly, you need to use the right messaging platform. You need to use the right story. You need creative messaging, diverse format, and you need to use the right platform. Imagine you are an interior designer and Twitter is the #1 thing you are using to get clients. It's not going to work. Or you are going to struggle for a lot of years before you can get it right. But if you can use something like Instagram and use it appropriately the way I'm going to show you at the end of this webinar, you are going to get a lot of sales. Or you are good when it comes to maybe your client understand audio better. Maybe your clients understand audios better. You either use phone call or you use WhatsApp voice notes. That is the only way you can win these clients and close them. That is the only way they can pull out. They can ask you to send your account number and credit your account. And of course, as an interior designer, I don't know about most people, but until I get the credit alert, I've not gotten the contract. So that is how it is. Those are the elements of successful brand. #1, brand story. #1, brand story that resonates with your clients. #2, creative messaging. #3, diverse formats. #4 is using the right platform. So that is all you need to know about the branding aspect, which is the foundation of your business. It is the foundation of your marketing. It is the foundation of doubling or 10 timesing your business revenue or increasing your site's skill income. So that led us to secret #2. We have established it. A brand is about creating feeling and perception in the mind of your potential clients. So how do you get your potential clients to hear your message and come across your brand? That is what the secret #2 and #3 is all about. And the secret #2 is go to high net worth events. You are an interior designer, and generally in Africa, the people who engage the service of an interior designer are mostly people who have a lot of money, at least a good amount of money, because the poor and the middle class, most time they go for do it yourself. That means they want to do everything by themselves. They want to install the chair by themselves. They want to engage the painter by themselves. They want to engage the POP ceiling designer, the color they want to use, the furniture, everything they want to do it themselves. So you don't want those kind of people as an interior designer. But of course, they are still good for you if you are a site skill practitioner. But as an interior designer, you need something very, very high, which is going to high net worth events. Of course, it's also good, even if you are a mason or you are a painter, you also need high net worth events to get people who have the money to give for your own service. So attend events like conferences and always go prepared with your business card, examples of work you have done, and be ready to meet people and talk to them about your business. I'm going to show you how to approach people, like people who have the money. Now, an example is this is me and someone here. We are the ECOWAS headquarters, and if you live in West Africa, you know the caliber, or you live in West Africa or especially in Nigeria, you know the caliber of people who attend events at ECOWAS headquarters. So these are high level individuals. This is another picture of me at the same ECOWAS headquarters, and this is a picture of me as one event organized by Coca-Cola. This particular event have provided me over $1 million worth of contracts. Just one of these guys here, we just met, talk, and digest it. So you need to attend high net worth events if you want to impress your business or market to people who truly have the money to pay you any amount you will ask for. They will pay you your worth. Just get the first foundation well. Number 3 secret, you need to engage online medium. Now, you can skip secret number 2 and still make good amount of money here. Yes, you can skip the secret number 2 and still make a lot of money here. In fact, this is where you also get Nigerians or anybody in your country living abroad to engage you back in your country or in Nigeria. I've worked with these people and it is really, really interesting. In fact, I've developed the Midas touch to get Nigerians living abroad to engage my service right here in Nigeria. It costs you nothing to start this particular one, and this is where the main focus is. Now, what are the online medium you can use as an interior designer? The number 1 of this platform is online directories. Online directories are platform, websites that you put your service and about your business and get discovered by clients, mostly by clients who have the money at hand and want to pay you immediately. So when they discover you here, the possibility that they are ready to do their interior design job right now is very high. So you need to use online directories. Number 2 is use the power of social media to give massive exposure to your previous jobs. If you have done any work before, this is the best way to get your potential client's eye on it. This is the best place to display your creative formats, your diverse formats, and everything in between that will get your client to call you and pay you exactly what you are worth, even more. Now, let me show you some tools. Now, let me show you some tools that you need to get all these things in place. The tools you need to implement all the secrets, these three secrets I just show you. The number one, branding. Number two, go to events where the people who have the money are. Number three, use online medium for free and paid to get your client's attention. So here are some of the tools you need for effective client acquisition. Number one of these tools is writing tools. You need writing tools to write, edit, and beautify your writing content. Now, this writing tools is very important because at the end, no matter the format you want to use, you still need some written elements. You still need some written element, and some of these tools, you don't need to even go to school or being a graduate to use them. Number two is you need video tools, video and image tools to record and edit your video and a picture of your previous job. Sometimes this can be basic editing app and your smartphone you are using to listen to this right now. These are the only thing you need as video and image tools. And finally, you need branding tools. This to help you put your number. This help you put your number, your logo, your label, and every other thing on your picture so that other people will not steal them. And of course, so that people can contact you anytime they come across your pictures. Or as of course, you can see this particular picture displaying on the screen right now. This is an example of tools you need. This is an example of things you need to do, and this require you to use some tools. Finally, on the list of how to get your brand across your potential clients who have the money to pay you right now is content marketing. Content marketing is huge, and many people get many things wrong about it. And very painfully, most interior designers in Nigeria don't use this secret to their own advantage. What is content marketing? Content marketing is your ability to use all the elements of a successful brand to convince your potential clients that your company or you are the right person to do the job for them to their own satisfaction. By content marketing, you use word, pictures, videos, audios to creatively convince your potential customers to engage your service. So that is all about content marketing. If you follow me for some time, you discover that if you Google my name, you discover that I have a lot of content almost on every major platform. And that is the main reason why I have taken the whole online platform by storm since 2019 when it comes to anything that get to do with POP ceiling design. Now we are going to the end of this webinar, and I know you have learned a lot, but here is the big catch. Here is where you want to get everything that you need to get all the secrets and all the side talk, all the things that give you instant results started. That is why I want to give you a direct access to me, like personally, one-on-one, where I will guide you to find high net worth clients, free tools, and get yourself on the space where clients will be calling you almost every time, and help you create a customized template that will suit your need and your schedule and even your budget, so that you can start getting high-paying clients almost immediately and double your interior design business in the next 90 days or less. If this is what you need, then give me 2 more minutes. I have a comprehensive online course I titled the Ultimate Online Marketing Course for Interior Designer and Site Workers. Now, this is possibly the only online course you are going to get that will cater specifically for interior designers in the whole of Nigeria, if I will guess right. So in this course, I show you how to attract clients from the comfort of your home, sell your interior design service and crafts using social media and the internet as a tool. And 80% of what I'm going to show you is free. If that is what you want, then watch the benefits here. What is the benefit of this course? Of course, I already told you it's a comprehensive and easy to do online course. In the course, I will hold you by hand to create an irresistible brand and brand story that gets high-paying clients hooked to you, so that you don't have to spend money on advertisements and getting no results. I will also show you, if you are not a social media person, I will also show you just some tools that you are going to use, so that anytime any client have money at hand and want to engage your service, they will always get to see your number, and you are possibly going to be the person that they are going to call for that service. I will show you how to easily get high-paying clients and make money to avoid being consistently broke, even with a high-income skill like interior design. You are losing money and losing clients every day, and nobody is calling you because you don't have a concrete sales system for your skill and interior design business. So this course will help you design a sales system, a sales strategy that is unique to only you. Nobody can steal this strategy from you. So it is designed uniquely for you. And this sales system and strategy will increase your conversion rate by nothing less than 100% in the next 90 days or less. This is what you are going to learn in the online course. You are going to learn why most interior designer and site workers don't get clients and how to avoid it completely. Number 2, you are going to learn every tools, platform, strategy, and tactics you need to easily get high-paying clients' attention and get their job, even if they have their own favorite interior designer or site worker before. I'm also going to show you how to run social media ad like Instagram ad and Facebook ad for your interior decorating business and generate at least 10,000 return on every money you spend on marketing your skill or interior business, guaranteed. What more? You are also going to learn how to know the next high net worth event, like how to know the next event that is happening and people who have the money to pay you for your interior design or site work service will be. No matter where you live, if you live, whether you live in Abuja, you live in Auchi, anywhere you live in Nigeria, you live in Ghana, or you live in the remotest place in your country, I'm going to show you how to know the next event that will attract rich people who will pay you for your service. Also, you are going to learn how to get Nigerians or people in your country living abroad to call you for your service, even if you have zero contact with them. I've worked with most of these guys, as I said previously, and I know they are very good. In fact, some of them will even rent a hotel for you to stay until the job is over. Whether you are an interior designer, you are a mason, you are a painter, you are a carpenter, no matter who you are, provided you work on their side, they will rent hotels for you to stay all through your stay and complete the job. So it is very, very interesting. You are going to learn all this and much more through this online course. And this online course is not something that you have to be showing up every day. You just get access to the online course and you take the course as your time permits you. And what I will assure you is the fact that if you can implement even 50% of the entire course, you are going to get double of any result you are getting now in the next 90 days or less. Now, here is the guarantee. If you get this online course and it didn't fulfill all the things I promised you here in this webinar in the next 90 days or less, I will refund your money back to you and you will still keep the course. I will not deny you access to the course. You will still keep the course and take the course all for free. Also, you will be getting free access to me. You can call me or you can make a video call with me anytime you want to get access to me for a good part of 90 days. Now, this particular one is worth over 49,000 naira, but you are going to get it all for free. Also, if you get access to this course through this link, I'm going to send to you my book that contains everything that you need to know about creative marketing, creative messaging, and branding that I title Letters of Fortune. This book is worth 5,000 naira, but I will be giving it to you free. Now, how much is this course? Now, by now you may be thinking this course will be worth 30,000, 50,000, 100,000, and of course it is worth it. Just that I'm not going to charge you that much for this course. So if you get this course today through this access link, you are not going to pay even 12,000, which is the discounted cost. But you are going to get it as low as 8,000 naira only. Now, imagine this. 50,000 to get access to me, plus 5,000 to give you a template of everything you need to create your brand, get events, and use online platform effectively to market your brand. That will give you double of whatever you are making in your business in the next 90 days or less. If you do the calculation, that is 67,000 naira, but you are not getting it at 67,000 naira, only 8,000 naira, and you are getting immediate access to this online course. Not only that, I guarantee you that you also get 100% return of your money if this course do not give you what you want in the next 90 days or less. That means you are getting the whole 57,000 naira service from me free. Even if I return your money to you, you still have access to me. So you are getting almost everything on this course for free if all the promise I made to you on this webinar are not fulfilled in the next 90 days. Remember, I want to hold you by hand to create an irresistible brand story that your client and high-paying customer will get hooked to, so that they can pay you for exactly what you want to do for them, which is getting their site work or interior design done. Also, I will show you how to easily get high-paying clients and make money so that you can avoid, oh, there is no work, oh, work no day, oh, we just dey house, oh, we are just praying to God, oh. All those things, you are going to stop saying them forever. And of course, if you have family, you know what it means when you don't have a job that you are doing. Frustration and many of the headache that come with being at home as an interior designer, especially if you don't have a big company or you don't have any side hustle. So you are going to get rid of all these things immediately. Losing money or losing clients should not be your option. That is why I created this online course to give you a unique strategy to get your business, your skill discovered by the people who will pay you what you are worth, who will pay you for the high ticket that you want so that you can make enough profit, take care of your family, and live the life you want. This will also be a stress-free one for you because you choose which job you take and you avoid any hard clients. Now, this is the biggest freedom that you can get at only 8,000 naira only. So if this is something you want, click on the access link below. Just check your screen. You see the access link there. Click on it. Now, you can only get it at 8,000 naira using that access link. Which means you can only get it right now. If you get it right now, you are going to get it at only 8,000 naira instead of 67,000 naira, which is the whole package. I'm also going to give you an implementation plan. I'm also give you an implementation plan so that you will not just take the course and relax. I will give you an implementation plan that you will follow step by step to make sure everything that is in it is done appropriately and your results come in less than 90 days. So this is all I have for you right now. Check your screen. You see the access link there. Please click on it. Read more about it. I can't tell you everything during this webinar. So read more about it. And of course, take immediate action to transform your business, double your income, and 10 times your business, your interior design business revenue in the next 90 days or less. I'm Lokosu Sylvain, and don't forget to click on the access link to read about this, to read about the course, and more importantly, take action and get free access to me. I will set your strategies for you, the strategy that is unique to you and your kind of personality or not. You don't need faith to get this online course work for you. You just need to follow step by step what I teach you in this online course, and the result is guaranteed. Thank you very much.